Group 2 Champagne Classic. He then was immediately tipped out, and he's been set specifically for this summer campaign. He's had the 3 barrier trials, and he's running at $1.50 on track. He's got the barrier blanket that's seen him go in. He has been a little hesitant at the start in his 2 racetrack appearances, so it will be interesting to see how he leaves the machine today. Beloso goes up. Endless Days will be the last to move in for Peter and Will Hulbert. They won the previous race with Saga Mess. Now all clear given from behind. We're set to go. McInnis, Wilson, Lawyers Plate. Race 5 of 9 at Eagle Farm. There's the light. Set.
Okay, riders, be ready.
They're racing. Winning Rupert, one of the first to go with Crack Me Up. Alisac and Crazy Pops are showing speed from out wide. Getting in behind them early, Double Superlative, then another slipper. Rocky Supreme drifting back with Rannon. Then came Beloso, and last of all was Endless Days, and third last Doubt Defying. Down the side, Winning Rupert kept out Alisac, led it by 3/4 of a length. 2-away third, Crazy Pops, who dropped to the box seat. Double Superlative in a good fourth. 2 to Crack Me Up inside of another slipper. About 2.5 make it 3 Rocky Supreme. 2 to Rannon, then Doubt Defying, Endless Days, and Beloso 10 off the lead last of all. Winning Rupert hooked into the bend, the leader from Alisac and Crazy Pops in second and third. Double Superlative pulled to the outside. Crack Me Up is just behind them, and another slipper's being called upon out wide. The rest were struggling down below the 200 metres, and Lloyd has barely moved a muscle with Winning Rupert. Now he shakes him up, and he burned away from them. A great battle for the Miners. Crack Me Up, Crazy Pops are prominent, but that was easy money. Easy money. Winning Rupert by 5. Crack Me Up second, Crazy Pops third, Photo fourth, Alisac or Double Superlative, then Doubt Defying, another Whisper, followed by another Slipper, followed by Beloso, Rocky Supreme, Rannon, and Endless Days whipped them in. Dear me. It had plenty on them. 1 Winning Rupert, Jeff Lloyd. And he's certainly a winner. 3 from 3. A brilliant first up performance, never out of second gear. Looked to be running at a good tempo too. The time will be interesting. We've rarely seen them break the 1:10 here at Eagle Farm since the track reopened in June. Lloyd eased up on him. Let's check placings firstly. 1398, 1398. More about the time shortly. Here's Bart.
Thanks, David. With Claire Cunningham representing Björn Baker. Easy.
It was easy, and that was an example of why he needed 3 trials. There's been nothing that's gotten close to help us get him fit enough for today. So he's a very promising horse with a bright future, and it's just nice to get him here and start the summer carnival off with a bang.
Yeah, with a bang, all right. And it's 1 knocked over as you go for the Triple Crown. And you've got to win 3 of the 4. On the evidence of that, he's going to be mighty hard to beat in the other Triple Crown races.
Yeah, I don't like getting ahead of ourselves, so we've got to get him there in the first place. We've got the horse and the motor underneath us, so fingers crossed we can get him there, and he looks a big hope.
Well, Björn's bringing some more up, I believe.
Yes, we've got 4 at the Gold Coast with Michael Costa at the moment, and he continues to send horses up all the way through to Magic Millions. So it looks like we've got a nice little team for Magic Million Day, and this horse obviously will help see it through.
Blinding start. We hope it's a great summer for you.
Thank you very much, Bart.
Yeah, terrific. Claire Cunningham, and he can win it in the time, I'm told, is a course record, David.
1942, Bart. Yes, a new course record. He is now the track record holder, Winning Rupert. Previous best was 1961. He ran 1942, and he was eased up the last part of the race, so he has an outstanding future, but certainly in the short term, they're going to be hard-pressed to beat him. Bjorn Baker, the trainer, Jeff Lloyd, the winning jockey. We'll get Jeff Lloyd's comments shortly. He's by Written Tycoon out of Winora, 3-year-old chestnut colt. Owners Mrs. A. Baker, J. Callis, Mrs. D. Worrell, R. Worrell, G. Coleman, T. Brown, S. A. Utal, D. Simmons, P. Doyle, Mrs. V. Doyle, J. Cooper, C. Gallico, G. Hamer, M. Hunter, D. Robbins, C. Tognolini, D. Walter, K. Farrell and M. DeBritz and D. A. L. Alford. And I'm sure I'll be mentioning those names a few more times during the summer because you have to believe your eyes, and that was one hell of a performance. 1, 3, 9 and 8. 1, 3, 9 and 8. Crack Me Up second. Crazy Pops was third, and Double Superlative was fourth. The winning margin officially was 5 3/4 lengths with a long head between second and third. 5 3/4 lengths, a long head, 1942. The spread home 33.71. A new track record set by the unbeaten 3-year-old Winning Rupert. And he will be the star of the show today at Eagle Farm, regardless of what happens later in the day. Jeff Lloyd now with a riding double on the board. We move to race 6, the first leg of the quadrilla, the Walking on Sunshine Foundation Class 6 at 3:28. Distance 1,500 metres. Scratchings are 3, 4, 9, 12, 14 and 15. 6 scratchings, 9 to run. Winning Rupert, Crack Me Up, Crazy Pops and Double Superlative, the result. There's the big cheer squad giving Jeff Lloyd a big round of applause. And it's worth mentioning Jeff Lloyd has now, with only 4 months of the season completed, ridden 54 Metropolitan winners. Now this will be interesting, these comments. Jeff's never one to sugarcoat performances, but let's see what he has to say about Winning Rupert. Here's Bart.
Yeah, David, I'm anxious too to find out exactly what Jeff thinks. You're summing up?
Yeah, well, he's come on as we expected. As a 2-year-old, he did a lot wrong. The only reason he didn't win easier as a 2-year-old was he ran around, he looked around, but he's been given a lot of time, and Bjorn's brought him with 3 trials into this race. But as I say, I trialled him 2 weeks ago, and it was a very easy trial. But yeah, he's got a, he's good, you know, he doesn't have to lead, but he's got a natural gate speed, and he switches off, which is great. But he'll quicken up as well if he's got something to chase. I think he may even be, you know, better, but it's hard to say that because he is so impressive.
Very interesting to hear you say he relaxed, because to the eye he looked to be running, but you didn't feel he was fighting you?
No, only probably the first furlong and a half, not completely switched off, but after that, yeah, he came back to me well.
And when you gave him a dig about the 300, he put the big space in.
Yeah, I wasn't going to really dig him. I was trying to give him an easy race as possible, but he hasn't been here before, and he had a good look around coming here, so I gave him a little squeeze just to get him to know what to do, and I could feel he quickened as I knew he would, and that was about all he needed to do.
He ran time, but you looked to have a little bit up your sleeve.
Yeah, I think he had a little bit more up his sleeve.
A lot more.
Thanks, bud.
Well, that's as good as it gets for a wrap from Jeff Lloyd, and the margin, the time, can't fault that. Good luck trying to beat him in the next few races, all at set weights. Be mighty hard to beat.
Thank you, Bart. Let's go to the replay now and watch this very exciting prospect in